Today in our 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee, we're going to be test fitting the RockyMounts MonoRail 2-bike platform rack for 2-inch hitches, part number RKY10004. We already have it installed on our vehicle here, Let's go ahead and take a closer look and show off some of the features. Now, a main feature shared with a lot of the other platform style racks is the fact that you can tilt these away with both bikes still attached and get rear hatch access. To do that, RockyMounts has changed it up a little bit where they have this blue handle at the front that you pull towards you and let it tilt away. A lot of other bike racks will have the handle up towards the front, and it's a little hard to get to when you have two bikes already attached. So we'll go up to the front here, pull out on that blue lever, holding onto the bike rack, letting it tilt down and away. And now we have total access to our rear hatch to get what we need. And there's enough space in between the bumper and the bike rack to get what we need as well. To put the bike back in its original position, it's very easy. You just lift up on the bike rack, never the bike, until you hear a click, like so. A couple other features. You notice that the front will have this locking pad here. There is a cable lock that comes with this bike rack. You'll attach it to this point and then lock it into place after wrapping it around the frames of your bike to secure your bike to the bike rack. How this attaches to the bike rack, we'll have 2 points of contact, and this is going to be no frame contact at all because we'll have a wheel hook up at the front and this wheel strap at the rear. And one thing I would like to point out, this can fit a wide variety of sizes of bikes because this rear tray here moves along with your wheel depending on what size bike you may have. And this eliminates the need to have to unbuckle something and shift it back and forth to accommodate for those different bike sizes. So let's go ahead and take the bike off. To do that, very easy. You come to this top portion here with our wheel strap with the blue portion. Push that in. Now release the strap. And then holding on to the bike, we'll come to our front wheel hook. You'll see this blue trigger at the base. You push that in and up to release it. To put it in place, it'll just simply ratchet in place. But we need to take this off. And that's another thing. Because it has that front wheel hook, it makes it a lot easier to lift on and put back on whenever you're ready. Go ahead and fold up our wheel cradle here so it folds flat. And then bring in our wheel hook there. Next, I'm going to give you a couple quick measurements. Measuring from the edge of the bumper to our outermost point, which is going to be our cradle here, or our wheel hook, we've added about 31 inches to the rear of the vehicle. Our ground clearance, thanks to this raised shank, it's going to be about 17 inches, so there's not going to be any issue between the ground and the bike rack while you travel, especially with this vehicle since it sits a little bit higher. And for our closest point, we're going to be right at about 6 1/4 inches to this edge here. Now for close quarter situations such as parking or putting it in your garage, you can fold this up against the vehicle to take up some space there too. And also, I would like to point out, with no bikes installed, we can have full hatch access here too. So again, you come to that blue handle, pull towards you, and push up until you hear a click. Again, measuring from the edge of the bumper to this edge, now we've only added about 12 1/2 inches. Ground clearance at this point is going to be about 11 7/8 inches. And our closest point to the bumper is going to be this point here. And that's going to be about 3 inches from the bumper. So plenty of space where it's not going to make contact. How this attaches to your hitch, we're going to have an anti-rattle bolt and lock. Once that anti-rattle bolt is tightened down, it's going to take out the shake and play to make for a smoother ride, and then you put the lock in place to secure this to your vehicle. So this is going to be key to like with our other lock here, so you don't have to go out and buy another set of keys or another set of locks. And there you have it for the RockyMounts MonoRail the RockyMounts MonoRail bike rack on our 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Here it is on our test course. We'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next, we're at the alternating speed bumps, which we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. And finally, we have the full speed bumps, where we'll see the up and down action, which is just like driving out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.